What's good, my peoples? And Martin Longfield asked the question, what would happen if Freakshow had all his shit and was thrown into the world of Bleach? For those of you that don't know who Freakshow is, he's a human threat in Danny Phantom. He has an extensive knowledge on ghostly artifacts and even uses one as his main weapon, which is his cane, which allows him to control any ghost that looks at it, including Danny Phantom himself. Now, I believe the main reason he asked how he do in Bleach is because of the fact that he got at one point the reality gauntlet, which is basically the infinity gauntlet if it only had the reality setting. It's pretty basic. One gem controls life and basically allows anything to come to life. One gem controls form and can turn anything into anything. And the third gem turns fantasy into reality. The fourth and final gem powers the entire thing. And once he learned how to use that gauntlet, he was able to warp reality at will. As far as we can tell, nothing was outside his grasp. He could literally do anything. And he wasn't just stuck to changing things outside of him, he could also change his own body. Hell, he even used the power to make himself a ghost because Danny pissed him off so much about not being a ghost, which Danny used against him because the Fenton Thermos doesn't care how strong of a ghost you are, it will trap you inside it. He could do this shit on a literal worldwide scale. He'd be threat number one at the time due to the scale of his abilities. I don't think anyone in the Soul Society has a way to defend against this shit. Now I can see why Martin would ask this question because they have solidified multiple times if you can manipulate reality and Bleach, then it's GG's for a majority of the verse. Grammy is one of the best examples of this shit. His power allows him to imagine anything and it will become real. He imagined Yachiru's bones were cookies and that's exactly what they became, and she just kept breaking them. That shit was so potent he almost imagined himself dying and it would have actually worked. Reality altering abilities have never been not crap. Hell, your Walk's ability was similar because it was not on roids. The only problem I see is that their powers can and have both been used against them, because Freakshow can and will give people a shot for no reason. Of course, when it came to Grimmy, it was just not on purpose. I still think he can get beaten by those at the top of the verse, but that's just me though. What y'all think?